This is Tom from Lizard Trading Software. I have selected this video to share with you today. We will go into more details about the trade performed February 6, 2019. This trade represents a long entry of NFLX. The trade was performed using various entry points with 1,000 shares lot size. The maximum position was 10,000 shares. This trade lasted more than 1 hour from entry to exit. Even though the profit realized is high, the longer period of holding more than 1 hour is not desired. The early entry before getting confirmation was a negative element of the trade. To understand how to use the software, you need to understand what is displayed on the screen. The signal is displayed in the upper part of the chart with our price movement, and the confirmation is displayed in the bottom part of the chart. Now I will talk a little bit about the trade, entry and exit points, and some personal comments as well. First entry was too early. Based on Lizard's signal, the blue vertical lines in the bottom of the screen should be used as confirmation to entry signal displayed in the price chart. Confirmation here is the third blue line, or between the second blue line and the third one. The associated green stars in the bottom, they represents the potential trade direction. Green for long entry and red for short entry. First two blue vertical lines should be used as first sign to exit from short entry, or to start taking profit if a short position was held. This does not apply here. No short position held from previous day. This blue line with negative value, associated with high volume, represents a confirmation to enter or exit. Interpretation of this line is lower price pivot with higher volume above average and down ticks greater than up ticks while price moving in the same direction of the volume. Let me say it again. Lower price pivot with higher volume above average and down ticks greater than up ticks, while price moving in the same direction of the volume. The green dots in the bottom of the chart, associated with the blue line, represents long entry direction suggested by the software. It does not mean to enter at the first blue line. It means that the short entry is about to end. Get ready to exit short position or take profit, as we mentioned before. If you are carrying a position overnight from prior day, you can exit or get ready to exit. See the prior day short entry at 14:30 on February 5, 2019. This trade would have been perfect if the first entry was delayed till the third blue line displayed in the bottom of the chart, which used for confirmation of long entry signal. Early entry caused a reduced profit than the potential possible, also caused extended holding of position for more than 1 hour. Look at the rightly timed entries between 9 and 9:15 and the exit at 10 to 10:15. This is ideal trade by design. But no one is perfect, and no software will stop trader from adding judgment and trade experience to his or her trade. Going back to the early entry and the reason that may have indicated the entry. Look at the curved green line started 3 minutes before the close of previous day. This is a long entry signal of price closing under the green curved dotted line. This line was not displayed after 9. The stars at the bottom of the price bar may have been used as a confirmation of long entry signal. The early entry was entered here without confirmation. We are referring to confirmation displayed in the bottom part of the chart. I always say, waiting for confirmation is a better practice. You rather miss the trade than being in a trade with no confirmation. Let's talk about some positive points here. Using lots at entry was great considering target holding of 10,000 shares. The concentration of entry at confirmation after 9 o'clock is good, and helped position average price as a correction to the early entry price. Waiting for confirmation after the early entry to add lots to the position is also a good practice. Waiting for signal, confirmation, and controlling emotions of rushing into a position is a key to successful trading. Education courses always talk about risk-reward. From our experience, it is very hard to put a formula 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 and pick a trade that fits the target. Where in the chart you can see that these predetermined ratio is based on study and testing before entry. Most trading forget all these teaching material in real time while trading. We calculated risk-reward and clearly displayed it every minute. The best part of Lizard trading software is the hand-free watching of price movement. All lines are drawn in the chart early enough to know your entry and exit before taking a position. We will talk again about the early entry and the risk-reward related to this entry. Risk measured by absence of support line at first early entry is high. Limited reward measured by the thin support line above the entry point. This violated support line is turned into resistance, makes this entry not favorable. High risk low reward is not a good practice. This is a good example of knowing your risk-reward at any point of time in any chart. Second point of risk is, the direction of the price move indicated by the angled red line. This suggested price decline, not reversal of a decline. Do not forget that this line works as support and resistance, based on color coding by the software, while red is price decline and green is price ascending. We give trader a credit for holding with confidence in the software and correcting the position when adding more lots at the right price. I would like to mention few points about the display option of the software, how this will affect the display of various lines and some disconnected lines. Display of lines on the chart is controlled by user-defined parameter. Users may display or not to display lines calculated by the software. User select a display choice on or off for some optional lines. There is also a global option based on a percentage. The calculated line value difference from current price. This feature is set at default of 1%. The advantage of the limited display is to hide all unnecessary lines based on trading strategy. The only exception is the display of current and previous support and resistance lines. These lines are the basis of any strategy and can be used exclusively to perform your trades. The chart that we have here uses these lines in addition to the entry signal. At the early stage of development, we believed that the more lines of information display are better for the trader to take informative decision. The truth is the lesser number of lines but more accurate is better for the trader to take informative and timely decision. We adopted this philosophy at later stage of the development. One of the most important factors that distinguishes Lizard development is calculation basis of the signal and confirmations. Other software, not to name any, provide user to choose the type of technical analysis and the parameters to choose from. These other software are utilities to calculate technical analysis indicators based on trader choice. TradeStation provides tens if not hundreds of these utilities at no charge if you open a trading account with them. In Lizard trading software we used our experience and tested the best use of one or more technical analysis to calculate signal. We did not use the technical analysis itself as a signal. We also draw a picture on the chart of lines, color-coded to ease eye recognition of the signal. We saved the trader time and increased focus on what matters. If extreme price move is detected and means an opportunity to trade, we display it. If extreme price move is irrelevant, we do not display a signal based on this move. Also, some signals are not relevant during the day or at open, we displayed it during the relevant time only and did not display it when it is tested to be irrelevant. A lot more thoughts has been added to the display in addition to calculation and testing. We provided basis to various trading strategies and focus on the most rewarding ones. Open day gap, price point, momentum, reversal and trend. Experienced traders appreciated this feature. Before I end my comments today, I would like to thank you for your watching and your interest in Lizard trading software. Now, I will leave you with the video to watch and experience in real time this selected trade.
NFLX Corporation promotes quality education for stock market traders and investors. Our goal is to present our interested followers and students with exciting and practical education to perform profitable trades. We provided real-time trade performed with clear software-generated signal. Lizard trading software provide better understanding of price movement in real time. It provides a leading indicator of market possible price move. We provide real video in real time as a unique method of learning. Education is provided by Lizard trading software intended to be used for education and as classroom material. It is not a complete presentation of the software or the use of the software. Software rights reserved to Lizard trading software and NFLX Corporation. Chart created with TradeStation. TradeStation Technologies Incorporated. All rights reserved.